Okay, here's a very quick video of the Test Kit 349, all the bits and bobs and what you do with them. So it comes in a nice black suitcase thing, a couple of latches, and inside got a bit of sponge up there, nice hard sponge in the bottom to keep all the bits and bobs in, and this is just some kind of cushioning thing. If yours is wet or damp or anything like that and it's starting to disintegrate, best thing to do is just whip it out and put a new sponge of some kind in. But once the water gets in, it just falls apart and it's rubbish. Right, so in this thing we have got the jig, which I'll come on to in a second. We've got a power lead. You will have in yours probably more than one power lead. There's one or two with this kind of connector here. They're useless to you basically, because this lead is for the old-fashioned test rig, which I doubt very much any of you will have. This one here is the one you want. It's got a couple of connections there for you to then attach that to your DC supply. You will also have a little tweaker thing in here. Some of them have got clutch pencils in, which is like a clutch pencil with little screwdrivers as leads. They're not very good. This is the best one. If you've got at least one of those, then that's absolutely fine. These here are antenna adapters. They screw into the top of the 349 there. Oops, this is me trying to do it one-handed. You stick it in there like that, and it basically allows you to put a coax, BNC coax, as a test lead there. There's two of them for some reason, no idea why. This little thing here, this is for removing and replacing the battery post, which is this thing here. Sometimes they come off or the thread break or all that kind of stuff. So this basically fits into there, screw it on to take them out or put them back on again. This thing here is some kind of alignment jig. In the whole of my time, never used it once, so that's not the most essential thing. These two bits here are an alignment can and the test point cover for the synth. Again, not quite sure if you're going to be wanting to align the synth. It's quite a big job and probably not something you're really going to be wanting to do. These things here, come on to them in a sec, they're little test point things for the main jig. This thing here, this is the probably one of the most important bits of this test kit. It's the module remover. I'll show you how to use that in a second. And that's it. Right then, so the jig is this little beauty here. What I'll do is I'll just take this out and show you where it came from. Okay, so on your radio you have got all these screws on the front panel, undo those, and then the front panel comes off there. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws and 4 Allen bolt screws on the frequency dial. Whip all them out, and then basically this then comes out of there. There's a little socket thing there for you to take out, but apart from that, that's it, and it comes out quite easily. And then you just slot that into your jig, screw these things up here, screw all of them up nice and tight, and then you can use these things here. They slot into the little holes in the glass front, and they actually grip on there, and they attach themselves onto the test points on the actual radio, and then you can attach your voltmeter to this end bit here and test away to your heart's content. And finally, I'll show you how to use the module remover. So it's got little cam on there, so the short end goes onto the case, and the turny end goes on the bit where the sockets are. And then again, this is a little bit tricky to do one-handed, but I'm going to give it a go. So you attach the little blocks to the little keyholes on there, like that, and then simply, it's not working quite properly because I'm doing it one-handed, so hang on a second. There you go, you turn it and it just comes out like that, simple as that. Putting it back in, really easy. Make sure the pins are straight and then slot it back in. You don't even need to have the that thing there. Slot it in and it's done. So with the 349s, pretty much once you know which modules are for transmit and receive and all that kind of stuff, you can actually try a bit of module swapping to get your radios back on the road. And that, in a nutshell, is the Test Kit 349.